India loses 75,000 lives every year as a premature death, which can directly be attributed to vehicular exhaust. Now that's a scary number.
There are a lot of health challenges, especially respiratory, to talk about.
We have more than 8 of the world's most polluted cities. We are the second largest population in the world. So the impact in or from India is going to be always very huge.
Investments in e-mobility are needed for cleaner, cheaper transport in developing countries. But without charging infrastructure, the growth of EV markets could slow down. FinFund has invested in Fortum Charge Drive India to speed up this transition.
Adopting the electric mobility that will get rid of the tailpipe emission, removing the pollutions from the city level, and that will improve the health. That's one of the biggest advantages.
There is an intent that by 2030, that is in the next 7 years, 30% of all the vehicles in India are electric.
There are so many stakeholders, the charging companies, the car OEMs, service providers like us, the tech companies, who all have to actually come together to make it happen.
For the electric vehicle to become the mass movement, it has to be seen from the consumer's perspective.
The biggest deterrent to uptake of EV in any country is the availability of charging. When you are looking at public charging, I think fast charging is the way out.
The role fast charging plays is to remove the doubt or the anxiety in the mind of a user like me.
What if something changes, right? What if you have to make a side trip? It's just nice to not have that anxiety that if I need to, I can recharge, and it's easily available. It's everywhere, you know?
In India, there are places where you don't have regular power supply. So again, fast charging is good.
If you see the size of this nation, the highway travel and the long haul travel is going to be a big thing.
Fortum Charge Drive India is present in 16 cities with the 270 charging points, mostly fast charging.
Fortum is a legacy company as far as the charging infrastructure is concerned. You look at the beautiful work they've done around Europe and other parts of the world. So they are truly committed to making it happen.
It's not only the rollout of electric vehicle charging stations, it's also how do we meet customer expectations. If there are issues, how quickly we can respond, and how the back-end billing system is easier for the customers.
For an EV infrastructure, the entire ecosystem must be in place. The end user must feel reliable and having the trust with the entire infrastructure.
I have list of 50 different applications I will be using. So it's a nightmare.
Because we have been operating in Norway, Finland and Sweden, we know what consumer is expecting. We are trying to introduce the systems where we don't have to carry too many apps and too many RFID tags, and they can come to the charging stations, just scan a QR code, make the payment and do the transactions.
EV users are increasing in India, so it will grow exponentially.
By the end of December 2023, we should be somewhere closer to around 1,500 charging points across different parts of India.
There is no planet B, so why not save it, and our contribution is towards that.